Good morning, Damien. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Absolutely fantastic. Dude, I love your story, and I love the way that you're taking more stories to we the fans and those that will one day become Major League fans.
Oh, yeah. That's the premise of our doc. I think it's stories in there for everyone. It can resonate with people who even aren't even sports fans. So we're excited about it, and I think our team has done a great job with it.
You know what's really interesting, Damien, is the fact that you have opened the door for us to see that these players are real people too. They have hearts, they have lives, they make decisions that change other people's lives.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they make decisions that change other people's lives. They make decisions, more importantly, as well, that change their lives. I mean, it's human stories, and you see in the docuseries, you see our village and how we wrap our arms around them. And how we help them reach their goals.
What is it like to look into their eyes when they're on fire like that? Because everybody has that dream of being the absolute best. But when we're challenged, it seems like that fire dulls just a little bit. But you've got to get in there and coach them back in.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these guys come from backgrounds and high schools where they were everything to their team, to their respective schools, for their coaches. And then they come here in a competitive environment where everyone is either good or just as good as you. So, a lot of that is adversity. The adversities that they deal with here are a lot of the adversities that they haven't dealt with before. So that's where our village comes in place, right? Yeah. That I talked about earlier, us wrapping our arms around them and helping them understand that life is about a bunch of adversities, but also it's about how you respond.
And it's a very scary business, Damien, in the way that, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen on the court tonight, that you could be out for 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, that's life too, right? And that's professional sports. So we try our hardest every day to prepare these guys for all of those hurdles. To overcome those hurdles and to come out on the other side better from it.
I would love to see the research on how many people that are playing basketball, on the courts in a park or at the YMCA that watch a show like this and really do incorporate your lessons into their life as well.
Yeah, I would like to see that research as well. I think that's why we have the staff that we have. That we surrounded our guys with, because a lot of us come from different backgrounds, a bunch of different, experiences in life and basketball and academics, all the things that we offer here to help these guys understand that we've been through those things before that they're dealing with now. Them learning, they're basically learning through fire. And, we're here to help them from our own experiences. And I think that's where I'll play a role, too, with these guys.
I think as fans, so many times we forget that, there is a life beyond that 2 minutes and 35 seconds that they were out there on that court. In other words, they're going through their own personal struggles. But as fans, we're going, come on. I think we need to be re-educated.
You said it, not me. But, yeah, that's the truth. I think we talk a lot about unseen hours and the things that people don't see, the preparation, the grueling schedule, all the things that goes into putting a great product on the floor, putting a great product out in the world once they leave here from OTE as OTE men. Yep. It's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. And, these guys are devoted to that. And I think, we have proof of concept so far, like with all the guys that we've had right now going pro and doing their respective things outside of basketball that's left here. These guys are really doing well right now, and we're proud of them all and proud of the product that we continue to show.
Can you imagine what your life would be like if you would have had one shot Overtime Elite on Prime in your growing years? I mean, come on, this show right here is quality stuff.
Yeah, it is. I can't imagine. I talk about it all the time with our guys. I talk about it a lot with our staff, how I wish this existed when I was coming up. Because I think even still, right, like with the guys that we have here, some still are trying to figure out, what this is, what we're doing, and how it can benefit them. And early on, it's hard to see that. But once it's all said and done and you see how much better you've gotten both on and off the court, I think then you start seeing the data and how valuable Overtime Elite is and what we can offer.
So often we always talk about the legends that inspire the greats of basketball today, but we never bring up how the Harlem Globetrotters played in their life. Did they inspire you at all? Because, my God, they're still a great team.
I used to enjoy watching the Harlem Globetrotters. I thought, they were very creative. They played hard. Obviously, they practiced what they did because everything was so fluid. But I was also inspired by my dad and my uncle. Watching them go through their respective processes of being professional athletes and all the hurdles that they had to overcome. All the struggles and all those things. And I learned a lot just from watching those guys and watching their peers growing up. So, it was good to see that sometimes you just need to see that it's possible.
Yep.
And having that advantage, being blessed enough to have a dad and an uncle play professional basketball really helped me throughout my career.
Man. Well, I can't thank you enough for One Shot Overtime Elite on Prime, dude. Please come back to this show anytime in the future.
I will be. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You be brilliant today, okay?
You too. Thank you.